Well, my name is Gnaswitha. I am studying ninth standard. Today we are participating in group discussion. Our topic is Sustainable Development Goals. These are my partners.
This is Pallavi from ninth standard. Here we are going to discuss the topic of Sustainable Development Goals. These are my partners.
Good morning to all and all. My name is Sania. I am from 9th class. This is our group discussion on topic of Sustainable Development Goals.
Good morning to everyone. Myself Sahera. I am studying ninth standard. Today we are participating group discussion. Our topic is Sustainable Development Goals.
Good morning to everyone. My name is Pranavi. I am studying 9th standard. Today we are discussing about Sustainable Development Goals. First goal is poverty.
First we will discuss about what is meant by Sustainable Development. The Sustainable Development Goal is adopted in 2015 in United Nations and with 17 SDGs, that means Sustainable Development Goals, and 169 targets, including with 169 targets, and 191 UN members are achieved to that Agenda 2030. What you will say about that?
Shall we discuss about first goal, no poverty?
Yes, we will discuss about first goal, poverty.
Sahara, can you speak few words about no poverty?
Poverty is the main issue in the world, and it is also one of the condition low incomes, and this world 8.27% of people suffering with the poverty because they didn't have the basic needs, for example education, food, health issues, etc.
We need to decrease this poverty by giving in which the things they are less. If we give that the things, then they will be out of the no poverty. What would you say about this, Sania?
Yes, but poverty is the main to see all in equal way. In the world, 1 by 4 people are suffering with this poverty.
As you said that people who are living extreme poverty, right, and they are not getting fulfill their stomach with fulfill their life with basic needs such as education, health, and other basic needs. In other states, 30 millions of people born in a poor and the rich countries, they can't buy the food. Yes, and you know that what 30 million children are growing up poor in richest countries in the world. Yes, what about that? That means this will be end means there is no poverty line. That is my opinion. What about Sania? Your point?
Can you please repeat again?
In richest country, 30% of people growing a poor and in a rich countries, but they don't have that food to buy like a rich kids.
Poverty means is not about poor and rich. Wherever the persons will burn, in that way only they will grow up. We shouldn't take up like that. We should see all in one way. We should develop the poor people also.
But in some countries they are not saying that rich and poor. Okay, shall we move to the next goal? Zero hunger.
So we will discuss second goal. That is zero hunger. By zero hunger, lack of people are suffering with food. They won't have sufficient food and they won't have proper diet.
How to reduce the zero hunger?
By providing food for the roadside peoples.
Only roadside peoples are suffering from zero hunger. Any other peoples are not
Many
suffering
old
from
age
zero.
homes also, many of members are suffering food by leaving their mothers.
This zero hunger, causing of this zero hunger, the main reason is nowadays children are leaving their parents in the old age homes. By leaving the parents in the old age homes, there is no sufficient money to provide the things what they want. So that is more, this is a main reason for the zero hunger.
Yes, I will agree with your point. There is no sufficient money and there is no sufficient food diet for people, so that they are causing many lack of diseases.
As you're right, but again, 735 million people are in hungry. People are hungry, and including with additional of 2 billion people. That means 2050 expected people. For them, we have to agriculture system and food needs. It will need means there is no zero hunger. What do you say about that? Could you please say again? Means right now, 735 million people are in hungry. Additional of 2 billion people. That means expected by 2050. For them, if we give food and agriculture system, there will be no zero hunger. I'm saying that.
In a state, 20 per day, 20 people are dying for food. At all over the country, we can't uncountable for food dying for hunger. So that only government giving half of food at zero hunger. In a state, 20% of people dying per day for food. Yeah, all over world, we don't know how many people are dying for food. So that only now government giving to providing food for some people.
Is government also providing food to develop in future without keeping a zero hunger in the country? Yes, government also providing sufficient food, but it is also not sufficient. Government giving food, it is sufficient for few days only. Then what is about next 1 month? They will get for twice a day. Some members are not getting that twice a day also. They are not eating food correctly. As government also providing food, it's not only on government. We also should take care of that food. We shouldn't waste it. If that food is at home without wasting and without throwing it outside, we should give for the poor people who are on the footpaths without wasting and without burying in the dustbins.
Who know the value of food, they can't waste. Who don't know the value, they are wasting food. And who are the handicapped people that don't have work to their food and they can't buy the food.
Yes, you are right. It is our responsibility. Okay, then shall we move to the next goal?
As third goal is healthy and well-being.
Third goal is good health and well-being. If there is a good health and well-being, we then the every country will be fulfill the sustainable goals.
As in our olden days also, our parents or as grandparents saying that without health we can't achieve anything. With health only we can achieve anything and we will good in our positions.
They kept the no poverty and zero hunger goals as first and second because of this good health. If there is no zero hunger, then everyone will be the good health.
The government helping, the government developing that health by keeping that part hospitals for the people who don't have money.
Sania, from you I want to speak some. From you I want to listen some words about that good health and well-being.
Nowadays everyone is studying and they have their achievements to achieve in their lives. But without a good health, how can they achieve their life goals?
We are saying okay, but for good health is need some of the medicines. What about that? like protein food.
As medicines also they are not coming from nature. A person is doing that medicines. If the person is health and wealth, they can make medicines and provide for us. If a person not health, how can they provide medicines?
Who have money, they can buy medicines. What about other members?
In olden days also there is no medicines for any diseases. For them causing fever also they don't know what is the medicine for that. So that so many members know that with leaves they know some medicines and they will prepare with leaves. But nowadays there is medicines and there is for what we are suffering problems for that all having medicines and they are using now.
Yes, you're right. So that only the government is going to keep that third goal.
In a whole 7.24 millions of people dying, they don't have the proper health care and proper food and proper medicines. What about that?
They can't buy, so that only government providing medicines, vaccinations for small children.
Yes, I am agree with your point. It is necessary for children also. Why? Because they also should need to be in strong. Without help, they can't study. They can't do anything also. With the health only, we can achieve anything.
Yes, right. And to achieve the goal, good health and well-being, they include that good good health and well-being for people. They are providing vaccinations and some medicines to kill the bacteria in our body.
Give conclusion, individual conclusions.
In my point of view, I am going to conclude that sustainable developments are important for the country economy, and if the sustainable development goals are satisfied, then the country is automatically developed. Thank you.
At now, the only United Nations are invisible work doing. If we also join in that invisible work, if we take care of that about the sustainable goals, the planet will be good and sustainable world. Thank you.
Not only 3 or 4 girls, every 17 girls are the important, like equality and gender equality, equal education and etc. Every goal is important to develop our country, like this sustainable development goals are important for our country. Thank you.
In my point, sustainable development goals is very important for the people in this country, and it is also helpful for everyone, and not only people, and it is also country.
In my point of view, sustainable developments are very important and no poverty and zero hunger. Because of that, both our country did, who have people, they should need to have sufficient food and they should need basic needs. Then our country will be developed. Thank you.